Good morning from Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is a city and it's also a province district. And today we're at Chiang Mai Gate. The old city has several gates, and this one is named after. And here we are. And just around the corner is Chiang Mai Market, and we're going to explore that. This is a large wet market on the south side of town, and as you see, it's pretty lively in the morning. This is the venerable samlor, means three-wheel. It's an endangered species in Thailand, and basically it's a pedicab or three-wheeled bicycle taxi. There's plenty of other alternatives. Song Tao basically forms the hub of Chiang Mai's public transport systems, such as it is. There's not a really developed system of buses, and as you see, they're color-coded depending on the route and so on. It's a fun way for tourists to get to know people, because you jump in there in the back of the Song Tao. It's called a Song Tao because there's two rows of seats facing each other. It resembles a Filipino jeepney, except none of them are quite as artistically individualized as the Filipino vehicle. A quick reminder of the popularity of the motorcycle in this area. Okay, let's plunge into the market. I've sampled most of the tropical fruits that are available here this part of the season. And when I said most, and I've got one that's a little challenging. It'd be kind of fun. Might be kind of fun to see. These little bamboo shoots. They're pretty damn freshly harvested too. And it looks like we have daikon, although they're not really huge. These are definitely Chinese radishes. So I'm thinking this is where many of Chiang Mai's great restaurants get their produce from. So this doesn't look very much like anything at all, but it is mustard greens that's, I think, pickling, not fermenting, pickling. And it's one of the adjuncts to a nice cow soy. So that looks like a political protest, but I assure you it's not. They're actually selling some hair-brained product. It's a Thai version of advertising. Okay, this is called Let Me Show You the Dance of My People. With the video, the internet be without get through with this cat in the street. I think there's some shade there. Yeah. This is the backside of the road. This is the backside of the market that we visited on the main road, and it is thoroughly Thai, and it's all business. Nothing for the tourists here, really. Not too many signs in English, that's for sure. Let's see what we come up with. I have to scoop you out a little bit. This is silkworm larvae. If you're going to eat insects, this is a gateway drug here. They're actually very delicately flavored, not too crunchy. I think she's got some spices on that right now. But, of course, if you're not into it, don't get into it. And live fresh meals. So this is jackfruit. It is not durian, although it looks kind of like the smaller fruits, and they're not as dangerous looking. Chưa đấyครับ Manun or jackfruit. Jackfruit. Beautiful. So I've been looking for durian. I can't seem to find it. And I'm going to settle on jackfruit. Instead of buying the whole thing, I'm just going to get one of these pre-wrapped packages. Try it out. So some sip but for the package, 30 bucks. Not about $1. Captain Crab. I found some mulberries, and they're not really related to blackberries, but they sure look like it. I'm going to do a taste test on these guys. I'm going to get half the size of this bag for about 10 baht. And that would be, yeah. Good night. Captain's up. Beautiful. So on the opposite side of the market, there is a little park and some tables and other vendors here. I'm going to try to get across the street without getting squished. Yeah, it looks like I survived the trip. Let's see if we can find a vacant table and look at our fruit today. Yeah, a quick note about packaging. Many times people give the Thai vendors grief for putting a plastic bag inside of a plastic bag. I've been guilty of making that sort of comment myself. But if you look at this, and you look at what people are riding, and you got to be able to transport. You got to transport what you bought somehow, and typically they'll hang it from the handlebar of the motorcycle. Just a little. First time I want to look at the jackfruit. It's mostly because I've been smelling it, and oh boy, it's got a ripe banana scent to it. Let's see if I can cut this open with one hand. Okay, let me yank out one of the pieces here. That's a part of the jackfruit. I regret that I don't have a whole piece that I'm butchering for you, but like I said, I don't want to waste a whole fruit just for a taste. So here goes nothing. Yeah, it really has this really strong banana apple scent, sort of like very ripe bananas, almost like the artificial banana flavor that's based on another type of banana that doesn't exist anymore. It's a very fruity scent. Let's see how it tastes. So there's a big seed in there. Just pop it out. That's a jackfruit seed, and the rest is just flesh. So it's not really resistant and crunchy. Isn't extremely juicy. I think the flavor is the scent is a little bit stronger than the flavor, but it's good. Like I said, it's a cross between an apple and a banana, flavor-wise. Very good. I think I'll finish this. This is a nice little snack. In this corner we have mulberries. There we go. They definitely have a passing resemblance to blackberries. you can see, they're not structured exactly the same way, although they have a similar stain effect on your fingers. Mulberries are not related to blackberries, except maybe distantly. They're in the rose family, I guess. But there's a tree, and this is the mulberry that they get, that silkworms eat and create the larvae, create silk, of course. And there's certain medicinal effects that are claimed for mulberries, but really, I'm after the taste and the flavor rather than medicine. And as far as the taste of a mulberry, there's not much to write home about. I mean, it does taste like a blackberry. The texture is a little bit different, so you couldn't blindfold me and say I'm eating a blackberry, although it would be kind of fun. It would deceive some people, I suppose, but actually there's not that much a problem with the seeds as you would have with a raspberry or blackberry. You know how the seeds of a blackberry or a raspberry are always getting in your teeth and between things and so on. This doesn't seem to be really the case with a mulberry. Very light flavor, not overly sweet. Yeah, I recommend giving this a shot. They may make a nice base for a smoothie. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my sampling of a couple of exotic fruits here in Chiang Mai. Keep checking back. There's more going on. If I can show you real quickly, this little footbridge has been decorated up to prepare for the upcoming festival of Songkran. More about Songkran later. Stay tuned.